Scraps and you're here on my channel, and it is a crafting channel. So if you're here for crafting, you're in the right place. I hope you'll get some ideas today on some new and an ornament to make. So I think I have this figured out in my head, but you never know. Might turn out bad, might turn out good. You just never know. So I hopefully have all the supplies here. I'm trying to kind of figure it all out in my head, but I had this hunch actually about a month ago, before I got all caught up in all the fall festivals, to make these globe ornaments. And what incited it was I was trying to put together some kits, and I had gotten in these, this is called the Simple Circle. It's a 5-inch circle, and it's kind of like a brown particle board that it's on. And so I'm going to use this as well. So the supplies you need are one of these. It's a 5-inch round. I guess you could use any 5-inch round, but I like this because it is gingerbread color. So I don't have to do any background painting or anything to make it into a gingerbread ornament. So, and then I've got this Make Market. It was $2.99 for Christmas. I'm pretty sure I either got it 70 or 90% off, one of the two. I don't think I at all paid full price for it. And I want to say this was a Michaels item. I don't know. Tell me in the comments below if you know where it's from, because it was either I want to say Michaels. I think it was Michaels. So then the next thing we need to do is get into it. But the reason I bought this was because a while back I was doing the pictures with the globe on it. So we've done that. But this is, I think, going to be something new, different, whatever. All right, I got it. That worked. I very lightly scored it with the scissors. Do you guys have problems getting into things? So this is my crafting channel, and I appreciate you being here. If you would go ahead and subscribe and hit the little thumbs up button, as well as hit that notification bell. That will tell you when I'm going to be, oh, that is all. They don't let you have that apart. So anyway, this comes in 2 pieces. This is not like one of the ones. And so I'm just going to use 1/2 of this. So really, even if you bought it for $3 total, you're still only going to use $1.50 of it today. We're going to see how this works, because I want to use this 5-inch circle and make an ornament with it. See how that fits on there? It's just going to be, you could use this as a wall hanging, or you could use it as an ornament. I just think it's the cutest. So this is a simple shape. We have this, it's called the Chalk Spot. And it's it's like affordable, but yet not like Dollar Tree quality surfaces. And I love that because, man, it could get expensive buying all kinds of surfaces. So this makes a nice option. I think it comes in a 2-pack, and it's under, I think it's $5 or $6 for the 2-pack. So $3 a piece. Hello, Tino and Melissa. Happy birthday to Melissa. Thank you for joining me for your birthday. Hope you're having a great day. Very blessed day, blessed year. Okay, so we're going to use this, and I'm going to make a little snow globe on here. And you can see there's one of 2 ways to do it. We could take this plastic, this little hanger thing off. But I'm actually kind of thinking about punching a hole into this and lining it up so that I have a way to hang it. Wouldn't that be handy? So it's just going to be a little odd, but I think it's going to work out really nice. Anyway, and I'm using this month's club transfer. Remember this? I have these little gingerbread. Oop, they're all kind of a mess back here. They must have fallen down. These little gingerbread houses. This is our monthly club project. So I just want to show you that I did this 2 different ways. You could do it just like the regular gingerbread house by just using white, and that's what we're going to do on this. But you can also paint it white and then do different colors or whatever you want to do. So that is what we're shooting for, but we're going to do it on this particle board. This is the same kind of board that they use for these surfaces. You get 4 of these in the club for the month. Month is almost over, right? So you want to get into that right away. All right. I think what I want to do first is just line this up, and I'm going to mark that hole. Line this up a little bit and mark that hole, and I'm going to see if I can't get a nice hole put into here. So I'm just sort of So it's not going to be exactly in the center because we want to get my pen will mark. There we go. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and use our punch. We have a little punch that will cut through these little boards, which is amazing. Hello, hello. Thanks for saying hello. That does help my small business. And we are going to line that up with that little, see, I just put a little mark on there. Going to line it up. You want to look through the bottom. Don't look through the teal side because you can't see through. But this way you can line up that little hole and get exactly that punched out. And look at how easy peasy that made a hole in there. Isn't that cool? All right, so now when I line this up, this will just be a little extra reinforcement. It doesn't need to be there, but it'll just be a little extra reinforcement. You can hang it. So you can hang it like a picture, or you could hang it as an ornament, whichever way. This is kind of a big ornament, though. I have to say that this is not my favorite size for an ornament. I kind of like the smaller size. I'm going to make a snow globe ornament. So we're going to try to figure out which house. I really like this one with the chimney. So I think I might use that. I think we can get it in there. I think. All right, so I'm just going to put this underneath here, and we are going to paste away. I want to put that hole directly above the roof line so it's in the middle. And then we're not going to be able to get the whole thing, but I don't know. I think that gingerbread house is adorable, don't you? It's going to fit right on there. I love that our transfers, they're reusable, so you can use this up to a dozen times. Yes, Christmas is around the corner. I think I heard 9 more Saturdays until Christmas. That's kind of crazy. But actually, it seems kind of far away. So I'm just lining it up. The white part, the white outline is actually the outline for the ornament that we received with the kit, but it is helping me kind of line things up here. And maybe I'll move it a little bit. I want it to be inside the globe. So this is the great thing. Maybe it's not enough inside the globe. I might have to use one of these smaller ones. Maybe we'll just use this smaller one. We'll go with that. I like the chimney, though. I'm not going to lie. So we're going to just line this up. Find the circle. Find the hole. Want to line it up inside with the middle of the... Okay, I'm going to do that one. I like it. It's got a Christmas tree. That's kind of cute, right? You could do any one of these. It's okay if it ran off. It's your own thing, right? You could do your own creation, whatever you want to do. And then I'm going to find my bright white paste here. I think this will work. Hopefully we've got some in there. And I am going to use bright white paste. Let's see. Maybe get a little mixed up here. Whenever I'm starting to get low on the paste in the jar, I just add some water in there so that it, after I'm done, so that it kind of reconstitutes all the little, scrubbies in there. And this might be a little bit too moist yet to use, so I might leave this. Go on to the next. I've always got a paste jar going. So I've always got something going here. Let's see if we can find one. I got all my neutrals down here in just a big stack because I keep getting... Oh, I thought that was vanilla. So vanilla would be also a very good option as well. So you could use vanilla. All right. I've made these in the past, like snow globes, but I've never put them on like a round ornament type of base. But they were calling my name because I knew I had in my stash a few of these that I had purchased when I went to the sales. I'm pretty sure Michael's had it at least 70% off or something like that. And so I purchased a couple of them because I know that I was struggling trying to find them. The Dollar Tree, you could get them at any of your craft stores, really. And the Dollar Tree also sometimes carries these plastic ones, but they're not necessarily ones that you can take half of it. And that's what I liked about it, was the half. Because you can use half and make your own snow globes. So that's what we're going to do today. Although lots of the supplies do come from... So I think if even 50% off, I would have paid $1.50 for 2 of these. So we're talking 75 cents. At the most for this, if it were only half off, but I know that I had it less. It's probably like under 50 cents for that globe. Okay, so I just took my white, let me put you down a little bit. I took my white, bright white paste and squeegeed it over the top of that transfer. And now I'm going to peel to reveal. And oh my goodness, do I love, love, love that. Isn't that pretty? I've got a little bit out here. It's okay. We're going to fix it. Isn't that pretty? I love the detail. And it is so gorgeous. Like, can you imagine? You could get a brown t-shirt and put them across the front of your t-shirt and have gingerbread houses. And we even have a gingerbread man right now. You could use him as well if you like the gingerbread look. Or you could just, like I said when I was doing those ornaments, if you didn't see that video of me doing this month's club, I talked about how the red side actually reminds me of my Scandinavian roots. So it looks a lot like the Scandinavian ornaments, that white and red kind of remind me of that. Okay, so I'm going to set this aside. It is a washable transfer. And so I'll just take it to the sink and wash it with plain water, no chemicals. And I'll use our board eraser with it to kind of get off the paste. And then we will be good to go on that transfer again for a few more chances. But like I said, you could use that with our ink on a brown t-shirt. And how cute would that be for a Christmas t-shirt? And then anything really brown, you could do anything that's, oh, I was thinking, you know, the Amazon packaging, you could totally make these out of Amazon packaging and then make little stuffies, like stuffies to hang on as ornaments too. So I think I got a little edge of white over here. So I'm just trying to take care of that there. All right. So the next thing I want to do is, so isn't that pretty? That's going to be inside there. I want to make sure this is dry before we go to the next step. But I also am going to try to put in, I think, a little Christmas tree. I think I can get a little Christmas tree in there. I love the little brush trees, you guys. Oops, that's a bigger one. I thought I had a little one. Maybe I won't. This is kind of my bag of goodies here. It's got all the Christmas stuff in it. I needed to find, well, it's not got all of it. Let's just say that. It doesn't have all of that. Ooh, this is a goodie. Isn't that a cute ornament? I need to do that. We might use this. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what we use. I was going to put a little mini tree in there, but I don't know if I've got any to make our globe complete. I'm hoping, I thought this was the bag I had. See, I never should put things away. I need to like keep, yep, see, I have like a little bag. These are all musical notes that I can use inside. Oh, look at that. I've got them all stripped up already. And then I've got some ribbon. Oh my goodness, this is like Christmas in here. Oh, I found my snow, that's for sure. I found the snow here. Then I've got the little red beads. I just got kind of a lot of the little extra stuff that I like to put into my ornaments and things. Or on tags. I've got some tags in here. I've got snow. Lots of different kinds of snow. I have found that putting a mix of the sizes of snow is really the best option. Oh boy. Things have gotten... I've got Google eyes in here. Pardon me for my digging. Oh my goodness. I did think I had... I guess we won't do the Christmas trees this year. This one. This round. I must have them... My Christmas... So I have like Christmas craft bins in the house. And I thought I had them out. And lo and behold, they got stacked under everything. So this is my rest of my little stash, Aroni. I've got all kinds of stash. I've got the little green ribbons and stuff, but I've also, this is where I keep my snow. And sometimes things get stuck in. I love these. I love these pipe cleaner things you can get at the Dollar Tree because they work really great on everything. And I've got some other greens. Oh my goodness, you guys. I need some organization, but... Ooh. I was going to say, I thought I had one, but it's on the little truck. Got that for a magnet. Well, if you wanted to put a little Christmas tree in there, you certainly could. Let's see. But I guess today is not the day. We've got our... I really need to not have... I need like some Ziplocs or something, because this snow is atrocious. It's a mess. It's a hot mess. So they have like little packs of these trees. Like this one's not going to work because it's too big. I guess I could cut the top off, but I don't want to ruin the whole tree for that. I don't think I have any in here, so we're just kind of out of luck today. Whenever I find at thrift sales like the really thin ribbon that you can use for hanging ornaments on or whatever, I always purchase it. It was 10 cents at the thrift store. Love that. Love it when I can get a good deal. All right. Well, so I can't do that. Is it going to be enough? I think it will. We're going to go with it and keep it simplistic, I think. Simple. Keep it simple, right? Okay. So the hardest part is the snow part. I'm not going to lie to you. So I get this all, I think these are all from Dollar Tree. And you can see, I like just keep it in this bag because once you release it, it's a mess. It is staticky, so I put the little snowballs in there. And then they kind of hang out like everywhere. And then I've got this other stuff that is also from Dollar Tree. I should really keep them in the same. But this stuff has like iridescence in it. And I'll pour some of that in there because that looks more realistic for snow in my opinion. So I'll put that in there. Guys, I've got this everywhere in this bag. It's kind of a mess. Sorry about the mess. Found an ornament. You know, just keep moving, right? Okay, so the hardest part about this whole thing is trying to line it up, and you kind of have to like hold this like this and then put this over the top like this and get it glued on. Okay, and sometimes it works out really nicely, sometimes it does not. So I'm going to try to glue it as far down as possible. You see that? Isn't that kind of sweet little... Wish I had a small little... I might have to put something on the outside to decorate it up because I don't have my trees just yet. Hold on a second. I might have trees. I do know, I have a feeling I was kind of trying to get all my Christmas stuff together in one place, and I think maybe I put them all in the same place, which is in the house, unfortunately. Nope, there's none in there. Well, we tried. We tried. But I've got another side to do this, right? You could even do like both sides of this and then glue the other side of the ornament on this other side. Wouldn't that be pretty too? I just like the fact that I've got kind of a surface to do this on. And then the thing that keeps it together, this is the tricky part because it's plastic and wood. The thing that keeps it together is super glue. And I don't know about you guys, I'm going to see if I even have super glue here, right? I knew I had a couple containers of it, but I don't know if it's working. It doesn't seem like it. These always dry up on me, but it's good because you get like 3 for $1.35, right? This one's moving, so maybe this one will come out. Then there's the other trick is that to get that open, right? Oh, dang it. How do you get it open when your hands hurt, right? Maybe 2 players? I don't know. Oh, I did it, you guys. That worked. My fingers weren't doing it. It actually moved, I think. So it was righty tighty, lefty loosey, right? So it needs to go which way? And then, of course, be very careful with super glue that you don't, like, stick your fingers to it, right? There it is. I'm getting there. I promise. Oh my gosh. This is going to be like squirting out when I get it open. So I want to get a piece of cardboard out here just in case. Or maybe a couple. Right? Yay. I heard air even. So I think we're making progress. All right. So this is the trick part. Is getting the glue all the way around just on that edge. Oops. Without having it pour down the edge. Stop. It's like going on the inside. Not good. There we go. And it doesn't clean up very well. Kind of smears. So we want to just be very careful. And you want it to seal. The reason I use this instead of hot glue is because of the different surfaces. Oh, shoot. No, I might be ruining this. I got a big goober. Oh, it's on the outside. Shoot. I don't know how, is there a way to clean up? It'd be nice if you could just like, oops, another goober. No. And it's on the inside. I cannot tell if it's on the inside or the outside, seriously. And now I'm gluing my fingers, you guys. This might be the comedy hour. This is the comedy hour, sorry. Oop, 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 oop. No. Maybe we just have it a little bit, I don't know. Oh, I could feel my finger gluing to it. It's not even funny. We have a little bit hazy around the outside edge from the glue. This may not be the perfect little ornament idea. Oh, shoot. Put it on there, and then I shoved it. And I know when I did this before, I ended up like putting a piece of ribbon around the outside edge so that it kind of sealed it off or, you know, made it look finished. The biggest thing is you really want this to have contact all the way around. Otherwise you have all the, you know, I'm afraid to put it down. You have all the glitter coming out under your Christmas tree. All over. All the snow. All right, let's see if we can get the lid back on. Persevere with the hot super glue. Put that there. I'm going to have super glue forever on my fingers, so be very careful. And I think I want to find, I've got gold, but I think a little silver thread would be in order. Something silver. I don't know if I've got silver. I know I'm a hot mess today, aren't I? Do we have silver? Actually thought I have red, like a pipe cleaner would work too. I thought I had some silver. Maybe not. I do really like this greens. If we wanted to put some greens on there, that would be pretty. Let's see. I probably should get rid of this white because that's got super glue on it. Oh, the hubby is home. I am busted. Let's see what... So I'm just going to leave this sit, but I am going to try to find something pretty to put around here to kind of cover it up. I thank you for hanging out with me today. Sorry, I thought I was organized, but I guess I'm not. I cannot feel my skin on my thumb. Hey, that's maybe good. I can play the bass tonight without feeling my fingertips. Oh, that might be very pretty. Green, pink, nope. Well, that was worth a try. I'm actually kind of thinking, I can't find gold, straight gold. But I am thinking about, I'm thinking about a couple different things. I've got this really thin, kind of like stitched. I think we could put that all the way around. Don't stick my finger in it, right? Wish me luck with this. That way it's just sort of on there. I am making a mess. I think me and super glue probably shouldn't be together. I'm just saying. This is ending up around the bulb. Instead of around the... It's definitely there. All right, let me show you that. So do you see it? It's there. It's kind of like a spaceship, doesn't it? But do you see? I've got the hole there. It is a little, it's got some, I definitely got some glue around it. And honestly, like as it sits, it's gonna, like a little bit's gonna get stuck in there. So it's gonna be okay, I think. But yeah, not my cleanest job. And look at that. It's kind of blurry there because of that. But it is stuck there. It's not going to move. And then I just really need to do something about the outside edge here, I think. I'm thinking about doing maybe a little of this this bead stuff. Forgot what you call this stuff, but it's, I don't know where that came from. Got some wire. My husband's looking for me. Anyway, I'm kind of thinking about doing this because then it draws your attention away from the fact. I guess I didn't really need that. Draws your attention away from the fact that that I have that glue all the way around the outside, right? A distraction. That's what it is, a distraction. You know, not everything turns out the exact way you think it's going to turn out sometimes. And so most of crafting is just kind of winging it, like figuring out how to fix it. All right. So what do you think? I'm thinking that you could also do a greens all the way around, but I'm kind of liking the simplicity of that. What do you think? I think that'll be pretty. And then up here at the top where I blurred it up, little did we know that we were going to end up with it. I'm just going to twist this together at the place. Let's get our hot glue gun going. I'm going to get my other half going. See, I had these great aspirations, and when I bought all these things, and these bulbs thinking it would be a great idea. Sometimes we do that as crafters, right? Sometimes we just go, oh, this will be such a great idea. And then, and you might even see somebody doing it. And, oh, he's moving my truck. You might even see somebody else do it, but I definitely can make everything a hot mess. That's my specialty, hot messes. Not gonna lie. Okay, so just to show you what I'm up to here, I am going to do this around the outside edge. I'm gonna tack it down with hot glue because, you know, super glue is not my friend. Look at this, my thumb has a coat of super glue. I figure that's pretty good if I've only gotten my thumb. While we're waiting for that hot glue gun to get hot, I'm gonna take and use this burgundy and do a hanger for it. I think go a little bit long. This is on the same one. This was Place and Time. I do think this might have been, well, I don't know now. It's at your local craft store. I don't know. This was only $5 for, and I just really liked this. So we're gonna go in through the hole before we close up the hole with all of our doings here. But I think it might be good just to leave the beads on there and around the outside edge and call it good. You could also take those like greens, you know, those pipe cleaner greens I kind of showed you earlier. You could do that around the outside edge as well, and that would look really nice. One of these, I think they would look extremely nice. That would work as well. So be kind of like a wreath with a picture in the middle, but we're doing the same kind of idea here. All right, we've got that on there, and then I'm gonna put a knot in here, and then I think I want to make just a simple, because I don't want to put too much on there that'll cover up. Oops. One of the things I love about the club is that you get a project in the mail every single month. I don't want to cover up too much of our house, right? We just want to keep that house out there. So there's where we're at so far. I think it's looking good. I'm excited. And we may, I'm going to make a little bow to go across the top here. I think I'm going to just use this. Just freehand tie a bow here. And I will put that on that top right there. Right where that right where that super glue is. That's where I'm going to put it. I'm going to cut this. That will be next on my list once we get some hot glue going here. Come out, wherever you are. My hot glue, I love this little Ryobi, but it is hot when it gets going, but it takes forever to get going. So I had a friend of mine like got the club, sign up for the club every month, so that she could have a little project with her daughter. What a cute idea to have, like, if you're a grandma or a mom, what a cute idea to have like some craft time with your kids or grandkids. And by ordering, and it's just sort of, it's already put together. You don't even have to like come up with what you want or anything like that. It's already ready to go. But the thing is you can totally like, do other things with it. So this is an example of it. You know what would be really cute is if you could find, I was thinking if you could find a brown apron and put the gingerbread houses across the top of it, or across the bottom of it, or you could even do it on a white one with red. I think that would look really pretty. All right, we're dripping. So I'm gonna start by giving a little hot glue here. I guess I'll start at the top. Oh, geez. I don't want to squeeze too hard and then have it spurt out. I thought it was dripping. Be careful when using hot glue, right? And this should not come apart at all because we've used plenty of that. I'm just gonna put a little dot of that under here. Get that down. And then anywhere we've kind of like gotten a little smear of that on there. My husband's antsy. He is antsy. I can hear him out there going, what's she doing? Hurry up. I brought some, so I just happened to catch somebody had said free windows. And so I brought some windows home, but they're ginormous. You cannot, you have to, it's a 2-person move. So he's going to need me. I need him, actually. It's more like it. I need him to help me move them out of the car because it took 2 of us to put it in the car. He was kind of like, how did you get those in there? I'm like, 2 of us did it. It was fun. And there's more. I would love more, but he's not happy with my window adventures. He does not like them because they usually involve him. Like he said, they're going to need a little fixing up because they're, like all the, what do you call it? The caulking is pretty gone, so you don't want the windows to fall out, but got some ideas. I've always got crafty ideas with windows. Always. Always, always. Okay, let's see. It feels like it's not totally on there yet, and I've definitely got some little... Did you know if you do like a hot air, like a hair dryer on hot glue, like little strands, they disappear. They melt off. You can do that, but that would mean you need to do something. All right, so then the last and not least, I'm going to put this, the other thing we could do is, if we need to have a little more, I think I like it just with that. I think, I always like simple. Simple is, keep it simple, stupid, right? It was my daughter's favorite word today, stupid. School was stupid to her today. And I was like, it is not. It is awesome. She's like, it is stupid. But it was, she was frustrated. So, like, quit calling it stupid. It's fun. All right. Put that little bow on there. Just kind of tacked it up there. What do you think? I could put a jingle bell on there. You could do anything you wanted. But look it doesn't even hang that bad, I don't think. I was worried about how it would hang, but it's pretty good. Isn't that pretty? I think it's just gorgeous. I'm excited, you guys. Thanks for joining me. Oh, and I just ran out of battery. But thanks for joining me. Isn't that the cutest? It's not perfect, but it's handcrafted. Isn't that cute? Just love that little gingerbread house. You could make a whole bunch of these, make one for everybody in the house. And then because the back is empty, you could just go ahead and write your to and from on the back. Wouldn't these be cute on the tree? I just think it would be gorgeous. So thanks for joining in. I hope you have a very blessed night and make sure that you keep on crafting.